This is a screencast for the Wordle assignment for Explore. So you're actually going to start off, well, if you take a look at this, it says your assignment is to create a word cloud about yourself. Your cloud must include your first name and at least 7 words to describe yourself. So that means a total of 8 words. You are actually going to use Internet Explorer to complete this assignment. So go ahead down to the bottom of your screen and open up Internet Explorer. And in the web address bar, go ahead and type in wordle.net. Once you are in the Wordle website, you're going to go ahead and click on Create Your Own. And here is where you will type your text. Actually, if I were you, I would type it in a Google Doc. That way, if something happens, you don't lose what you have typed up. So we're going to go ahead and type it in a Google Doc. Okay, so I'm opening up my Google Drive. I'm going to go ahead and select New, Document, and then if I were you, go ahead and just title it Wordle. I'm going to put delete on mine so I remember to delete it later. Alright, right here is where you're going to type the text that you're going to end up copying and pasting into Wordle. So if I were you, I would start off with my name. My first name is Ellen. The more you type a word or repeat a word, the larger that word will appear in your word cloud. So if I were you, obviously you're going to want your name to be one of the biggest words in the word cloud. Okay, so as I was saying, the more that you repeat a word, the larger it will appear on your word cloud. And you're going to want your name to be one of the biggest words on there since it is an All About Me word cloud. Okay, so I'm going to add some different things about myself. I love pizza all day, every day. So I'm going to add that in there. Make sure that you spell the word properly. If you accidentally do this and only have one Z in there, or if you accidentally capitalize one of the words, what's going to happen is you'll have one pizza that's pretty big, that's going to represent all of those, and then you'll have one that's small that's spelled like that, and then you'll have one that's also small that's spelled like that. So again, make sure that you take time to spell the words properly. And if you capitalize one of them, make sure you capitalize them all. You can also go like this to make it easier. You can highlight the word once you type it once, right click and hit copy, and then you can just hit Control V, which is paste, or you can right click and hit paste. That way you can get your words in there faster. Okay, the other thing I wanted to show you is if you have a phrase that consists of more than one word. So for example, I like Maroon 5. You have to connect the words using what's called a tilde sign. So if you look at your keyboard, the tilde symbol is in the upper left-hand corner under the escape key, or the ESC key. So you're going to have to hit Shift and then the tilde symbol to make that make those two words connect. Let me see if I can make that a little bigger so you can see the tilde symbol bigger. There it is right there. When you use the tilde symbol, like I said, that's going to connect these two words on your word cloud so that you don't have maroon at one place and 5 at a whole different place on your word cloud. I'm going to go ahead and I hit Control C to copy that, and I'm just going to hit Control V and paste it a bunch of times. Okay, I have 3 kids. Leah is my 16-year-old. I have Reese, she's 4. And then Brady is my 4-month-old. Ah! Okay. Alright, remember, you must have a total of 8 words. For the sake of time, I'm not going to type up all 8 of my words, but you have to have 8 words, including your name. Once you have these words typed up, you're going to go ahead and copy this from this document. So you're going to highlight it all. You can either right-click and hit copy or hit Control-C. And you're going to go into, you're going to have to go back, if you're in Chrome, you're going to have to go back down to Internet Explorer. And you're going to click here and you're going to paste, Control-V, or right-click and hit paste. Alright, once you're ready, you've got everything spelled right, and you're ready to create your Wordle, you're going to hit go. Now at the bottom, you should see some pop-ups. This one says something about Java. You're going to hit run this time. It says, would you like to make Internet Explorer your default browser? You're going to hit no. Speed up browsing by disabling add-ons. You're going to hit choose add-ons. Alright, as I was saying, at the bottom here, when it says Java is blocked, you're going to hit run this time. Notice that it took away your text. Go ahead and repaste that in there and hit go again. And then you're going to hit run when this window pops up. Alright, and there is your word cloud. Now, some of you might not like the initial word cloud that pops up. So here are some options that you can choose to kind of personalize this. You can hit randomize. Now, the only problem is if you like one and you hit randomize, you can't go back to it. Don't use the back button because that won't work. Or some other options you can do. Up top here, you can change the font. You can change the layout. You can have all horizontal. You can have any which way. So you can change that if you would like. And then lastly, the color. There's some different preset options for you to choose from here, or you can go down to where it says Edit Custom Palette and select that. And let me pull this down so you can see it. You can go up to 5 colors, or you can go down to just 2 colors, the background color and then a foreground color. I'm going to stick with 3 colors. I want my background color, let's choose this color here. And we'll stick with, I don't know, let's throw a little bit of pink in there. Okay, and then I'll hit OK, and you'll see the changes take place. Once you have decided which word cloud you like best, you are going to go, you're going to take a screenshot of it. So, down in the bottom left-hand corner where your start menu is, hopefully you remember how to take a snippet. You're going to select Snipping Tool. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way, but leave that up there. Don't X out of it. You're going to go ahead and click your mouse and drag around your word cloud. And go ahead and let your mouse go. And then your snipping tool should appear in a window of its own. Once this has appeared in its own window, you're going to want to save it. So go up here to the floppy disk icon, click Save Snip. And go ahead and save it in Documents. Under where it says Library, save it in Documents. And of course, you always want to title it. You want to title it with something that has to do with what the file is. So we're just going to call this Wordle. And we'll go ahead and hit Save. Now, in your instructions, if you went back to your Wordle instructions, so we've already done most of this. I'm going to scroll down. In your instructions, it tells you how to screenshot it if you'd rather read them. It is telling you to put this on the wall and in through the assignment. I want it to go on the wall so that your classmates can see it, and then I want it to go into the assignment so that I can grade it. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to show you how to do this from Edmodo. If we want to put it in the wall, you're going to select your group on the left-hand side. And then where it says type your note here, you can say whatever you want. I'm just going to say my Wordle. And then make sure your group is selected here. If not, use this arrow key and select your group. Do not send it to me personally. You should not be scrolling down and sending it to Mrs. Mason. You're putting it on the group page, and then you need to attach your file. So you're going to select File, and you're going to go back to where it says Documents. And if you start typing in the title, whatever you titled it, it should pop up in the drop-down menu, or you can scroll and find it. You'll select it. You'll hit Open. You should see it loading here. Okay, now it's been loaded, and you're going to go ahead and hit Send. After you put it on the wall, you're going to have to wait for me to approve it. You're going to also turn it in through the assignment. So if I were you, you can either find your assignments from over here, or you can go up to your progress and go into your group. And then scroll down, make sure you're turning in the right assignment. So make sure this is the Wordle assignment, so you're going to select that. And pretty much do the same thing you just did on the wall. Type me a note if you want. Tell me how you like the assignment. Or you can just say, here's my Wordle. And then go ahead and attach it again by selecting File. You're still in Documents. Select that. Hit Open. And then once it loads, you're just going to hit Turn in Assignment, and you're done.